Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Victor, Chris, Paul, Lori, Miller RC, Taylor's here. How y'all doing, man? Hope you're having a good week. Got my fragile shirt on. Let's see, man. It's like I started getting ready early, but I've been busy today, or this afternoon anyway. I started covering stuff. I've got the elevator covered, and I found out what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to hold this up to the horizontal and mark where the hinges go in, because I'll never find them in that covering. 2 layers of covering there, never find them. Got that done, so I think it looks pretty good. I've got this new cover by Value Hobby. I got it figured out. The temperatures. This was when I still didn't have the temperatures right. This was when I was having troubles with the temperatures. In fact, yeah, this is the bottom part of the door here. I only covered one side of the door because I'm gonna put glass on it and stuff. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Paul. But there's the door and the window, so it's coming along. The big difference between the new cover from Value Hobby and the Ultra Coat. Mike Bird, how you doing, sir? Is the price. It's 5 meters for $16 versus what is it, 5 feet for $20. Hey Keith, how you doing? So, but what I did do, because it took to cover this until I got the temperature close to being right. I still was a little hot on this. It took I don't know, it took 2 times to get that covered. But everything else I did in one, and it went well. Oh shoot, man, I know what I got to do. I got to get my headphones in. I didn't do that yet. Connected. And let's go down here. And everyday earbuds pick. Whew. But I haven't flown, man. I miss Mountain. How you doing, man? I miss some beautiful flying days, Rick, this week, but I just couldn't. I had to finish that. And after the video that I put up, I filled the front leading edge of the wings. I got them perfect now, and I patched some of the other big cracks. But you know, I'm doing the best I can in a reasonable, effort. Hey, Bill, my goal, Greener Shade, how you doing, sir? My goal is to have a good plane that flies well. And, it might not win, a beauty contest or anything, but I'm doing the best that I can. Like, oh my gosh, the last couple of days were so perfect for flying, so perfect. And there I was working away, but that's okay. I don't mind that at all. Got some good stuff here. This is John Noonz. Oh, shoot. Let's go. I got to click here. Yeah, I can just click right here and click copy URL. Go right over there and hit paste and then press enter instead of doing what I've been doing. Check this out, man. This is the UMX 589. And John's got a setup video. We'll watch this. This is pretty cool. Yeah, it's nice. Looks like it flies well too. It's dragging a tail hook.
Noonz here from Banana Hobby, and welcome back to another episode of Noonz Airborne RC. Today, Maiden Day, 1.6 meter folding wing Corsair from LX Models. Now I got a 6S 4000 milliamp battery here up in the front, and I did have to add some nose weight. Watch the last video where we were building the tail. I go through that and the rates and the CG and all that fun stuff. I got her out here. We got her all centered out, all the surfaces. We did a taxi test. What do you say? Let's get her up in the air, y'all. Guys?
It looks nice.
I wouldn't mind a low bounce tire for the rear.
You see the tail hook kind of hanging
all right,
there.
Guys, here we go. Maiden time. We got our takeoff flaps. Oh. Stabilization is off.
He has a great flight, man. He really does. He does a good job flying it. It looks like a nice plane, but when I saw the price, I was kind of skeptic. But yeah, Tyler, that's one thing I noticed. The new cover, it seems like it's a little thinner, but yeah, 6S exactly. But I mean, by the time I got to my elevator, I was getting it pretty good, pretty good. And I've covered that elevator in 3 sections. I did one half on the back bottom side because I screwed up cutting cover, and then so the bottom's in two pieces, and I just overlapped it, and I can't even tell where I overlapped it. So I'm not worried about it. I think it's going to work well. I'm kind of excited, really, because I'm always nervous. This is only the second plane I've covered and stuff, so I get nervous, and that's just how I do it. I just get nervous, and but it's going well.
There we go, then, guys. This is my Vaseline melting pot contraption. So a bit of brass. It's quite low to the flame.
But one thing, like when I do Vaseline for my, yes, it is, AJ. How you doing, man? I would have loved to fly today, but I was busy working on my plane. But when I melt Vaseline to put on my hinges, I get out my heat gun and I just put I got a little Vaseline container about like this. I just put it on the table and take the heat gun and fan it, about like that, and it puddles it up on the top. And I just dip them in there and set them on a paper towel until I'm ready to go. Because I don't use an open flame. It's not necessary.
So that'll heat up the pot, and it's starting to go, actually. Vaseline's starting to melt, look. And as soon as it started to melt, then I can dip the hinges in.
Hey, Jeremy, Merry Christmas to you too, bud, and everybody.
What fun.
Yep.
Okay, it's been about, 3 minutes, I suppose.
But he's good. He's putting his hinges in and stuff.
No problems at all.
Doing
I
that.
uploaded part 9 today. And
that's really something. That glider build Cliff's doing is really impressive. But what I wanted to get to here was his little Christmas thing. He did a little Christmas, and I hadn't had a chance to watch this yet. We'll take the strike for this. Spencer, how you doing, man? I'm anxious to watch the football game tonight. Now look at the hard drives he's got over there, right here on the right.
And that's how it's done. The idea came from Nick at the Baron Flights. He said it's too late to send out Christmas cards. I said I'll do one online for everyone. Cheers, guys. Happy Christmas.
There you go, man. Good old Cliff, man. That's good. That was a good idea, Cliff. Merry Christmas to you and everybody. Then we got this guy here. We got this guy. He's from Texas. He's from Missouri. Okay. You got to get a part-time job just to keep up with Miller RC. And this is his brother. He's got his brother flying here.
Back to Miller RC, and this is the third plane that I brought down to back to Miller Field during my Texas Thanksgiving trip. This is the Banana Hobby L39, and this is my brother Trevor. And
Trevor, I'm sorry. I screwed the name up.
With Woody's 2 Warbirds, but he's never flown a jet, yet alone he's never flown in 8 months. So will he be able to keep this L39 in one piece?
Yeah, right. I think he could fly anything. Watch this brilliant takeoff. beautiful sky for flying though. I like those kind of clouds when I fly. And we'll stop it. You'll have to watch it because Trevor has a perfect landing. That's what it was. He calls it a perfect. Tyler does some pretty cool stuff in the editing there, so you want to check that out. It is pretty good. It's a fun video. Then we got Ray. I was going to do a. Oops, I didn't need to do that. Dang, man. I was going to do a live stream on Ray, but then I decided to show this. Oh, let's see. We got to go there, and we'll play it. He gets all this stuff into that little 4-seat car. I don't know how he does it. Chargers, batteries, planes. He's got like 2 tables worth of stuff. He gets it in that car right there, a little Mazda. I don't know why we don't have sound from him. Linden, how you doing, man? Oh.
Ready to go. Already did my pre-flight check to make sure the satellite's on.
Yeah, because Hangar 51 he was on for 4 hours last night. I don't think it was it was all the bounces it took getting there. I don't know why I've got the sound on, so we'll watch him take off here. Guniak Ray, he makes some of the brightest afterburners that don't impede airflow. See, that's what's nice about flying somebody else's plane. I've never done it. You know, when you bang it up, you just hand them the controller and say, here. I've had other people do that to me. Fly my plane and crash it. It's like, oops, something went wrong. Hands me the controller. But that's just because he's good. Hey, Lori, how you doing? I think he's going to take off here soon. No, I'm just kidding. And then he gets the sound. They must have been talking. That's probably why he had the sound cut. Is that he you know, they were probably talking and he didn't want to put people talking, which I'm kind of conscious of that too. But then we got Gina, man. There was so much to show for Gina that I picked
Good
this.
afternoon, you YouTubes. This is a Maiden that myself and Mon Capitaine have been waiting for since about February of 24. It's now October the 26th.
Yes, Lori, we're all well.
Of 2024. And Hobby King E-17 is going to do its maiden flight. Phew. Nerves, a few, but it should fly sweetly. So let's get this beauty in the air. Here we go.
She loves grabbing socks and running around.
Okay, control check.
That B-17 is a nice flying
5
bird, man.
minutes.
Kenny Rogers was flying one at Bigfoot.
Whatever it is, it's going to be 5 when it lands, and I'll check the battery and I'll adjust the timer accordingly. But this is just a get to know you flight. Right.
Donnie, how you doing, man? Jet Tech Don.
Down. Right, left.
Hope you're well, sir.
I'll have it in flight mode 2 for the
after tomorrow, the days start getting longer. Tomorrow,
control throws.
We just got to get past tomorrow, and then
on,
we'll start enjoying a few more minutes of sunshine in the afternoon, anyway.
Let's see what we can see, shall we?
Be darker in the morning and
Bit up.
lighter in the afternoon. Need some juice. Hey, Lori. I said hi. When I said hi to Chris, I said, hi, Lori, Chris, but I'm on this. Yeah, that's true. I'm with you. That was beautiful, man. She really does. She has a great flight. I'm sure she's going to enjoy flying that plane. Like I said, man, it flies well. That's Kenny Rogers. He has it, and I don't know how many flights he flew, but they were all good. Yeah, downhill. Yeah, well, yeah, except for I think tomorrow is supposed to get up to 60s again. I got to mute him because he has some nice music. But it's good to see OJeez and his buddies out flying again. It looks cold where he's flying at, somewhere up there in the Midwest. They got a pretty big crew that fly there. How he tosses that T-33 is pretty impressive. He's also a general aviation. He flies. He's working towards his pilot's license. He's soloing, getting his hours in. Hey, Paul.
I just hold it like this. Well, you, I guess.
Hold it from the back, yeah, like that. That's what I would do.
Look, to show you, you gotta toss it up. Okay. Toss it up this way. Yeah. Straight up like that. Not like this. Look, not this way. Not here. Here. See? Like push it, like toss that, push it.
Hey, Lee, snow. Oh my gosh, man. It was beautiful. It was 60, 65 today.
Yep.
We had to take a car in this afternoon, or I would have flew. No, I wouldn't have. I'd have worked on the plane. Whoa!
Whoa! Nice. Here, take over. How's it feel now?
That's his first flight after being off for a while, and OjeezRC does pretty well. I like these guys. They seem to always have a good time out there flying and stuff. And his buddy flew. His SU-27, man. He had a good landing too. So if you want to check that out, it's pretty windy. And then we got our young man in Alaska.
Flying with turbo timber off floats on the snow.
We got a pooch in the snow.
And my dog is having a great time too.
Boop. He's like, where'd that come from?
Let's switch that gyro off so we can get more elevator authority. There we go.
Yeah, that's not the kind of. I was thinking of flying floats the other day, but I decided to work on the plane. I was going to go to the Eastgate Park and fly the turbo timber. I was just looking at the snow in the mountains and stuff. That's just beautiful, man. Just beautiful. And Alaska's also posted a video. Another video. He's doing pretty good. And we got our guys in South Korea here are out flying again. He said it was cold. He goes, it's hard to fly RC in the cold. It gets cold in South Korea. I'll tell you that right now, man. It gets cold there. It's a damp cold too. It's a new pilot flying. Probably somebody that flies quads, flying planes. He does a good job. There they are. They make a lot of nice flight test planes. Stuff. He's doing good. And And a tree may or may not have come into this. Yeah, I noticed that one was out there a couple weeks ago. Boom. Uh-oh. What went up? They're having a good time, though, man. But check them out, man. It's good. He has good music, too. Very good music. Yeah. I just haven't flown. I want to fly. I've been flying on the simulator. It was funny. I was telling Bill, like on Monday night, man, I got my controller. I've got my controller. It's right down there. And if I slide my chair over, this far, I can reach down there and grab my controller and plug it in and fly. I was going to fly Monday night. And as soon as I got my update for my Steam updated, it was like all of a sudden the stream was gone. I guess it just died on Bill. I thought I'd fly. I was like, no, it's gone. All right, now we're going to go from one frozen tundra to the next here. We got Lori Barry flying his Hangar 9 J3 Cub. Man, I want this plane so bad, but I'm gonna fly my clip wing Cub for a while. They put this on sale. I might get it. Oh, hold on. Let's stop this. I got this muted. Let's go back.
That's Hangar 9 Cub.
Yep.
What is it, 2 meter?
It's at least that. What's the wingspan on that, Barry?
Travis.
Yeah, so it's 2.2.
Barry doesn't want to do math. He's getting ready to fly a Maiden, guys.
That's one.
6 cell 5,000, Barry?
Yowzer!
Oh, I was gonna tell you. Well, it's a tail-wheeled airplane. It's a Cub. Very rudder dependent. You have right rudder on takeoff. Was you?
Just testing out the landing gear. Man, I hope mine looks that good. Decent. Far away. Beautiful scale Cub takeoff. Barry does a good job, man.
Flight.
He gets it all trimmed up, and it really flies well.
I'd back out of the power a little bit, slow it down. That'll take the touchiness out of it a bit.
Yeah, he's trimming and stuff. He gets it flying really well. There he's discovered he's got to add more rudder into turns. Oh, really? Issues in the... Oh. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot he had the wheels towed in and stuff. I remember you said that at the end. Yeah. Yep. The gear had worked loose or something. Yeah. But check out Lori. She does all kinds of. She gets extra flight videos and plus her crafts and stuff and some of her Native American this and that going in there and everything. Ah, okay, yeah, the tail. It seemed like it didn't have authority there. Yeah, it seemed, yep. Yeah, it seemed like it wasn't getting full authority. We'll let it play. It's going to take me that long to do. My mouse was. My mouse. I think I got thrust on everything.
And so is this one.
strap is pulling down.
Here comes Santa.
Yeah.
The wind almost blew
Oh,
it
dear.
off. Philip. See if anybody else stuck in. Yeah, I know getting these hats right, it takes a while.
Santa plays with his toys too. Okay. Let's see if Santa can do this.
Chris makes them really look
Santa
scale.
loves to fly.
Yep, he does, man.
And this is the FMS 182. And how big is this? 1.5 meter. And you're flying a 4-cell 3600 milliamp battery. And it's like 28 degrees here at Deblois with light and variable 2 to 3 mile an hour winds. A rare day.
Sounds like a cold day to me.
December 15th, 2025.
He has a great flight, man. Chris really makes that look good, man, when he's flying. It makes it look nice in the air. Jeez. Well, we're putting on a display tonight. And I put the Ural in there. Did I? Yeah, I did. I got it. I got it while he was doing that.
All right, Josh.
All right, so we've got Linden and his buddy flying in Guyana. And it's windy because it's the beginning of the dry season. It's the dry season. In the dry season, you got the trade winds coming in.
And it's third flight for the afternoon.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
And his camera's a little messed up, but you get the gist of it.
Faithful old plane. So many repairs and
yeah, if you're watching on your phone, you hold it upside down, you can see it. But it's nice to see him out flying, Linden and his buddies and stuff. They get out there and do RC stuff, you know. So that's pretty good. And he's got his beekeeping and then his boats that we watched there. There's Linden and his buddies out doing fun RC stuff. Speaking of buddies that do fun RC stuff, man, we got the king of fun here, Bob and this clan.
Right, so we have Bob Barlow's SE5A, Hobby King.
I don't remember Hobby King selling this. Bob sure has it dialed in.
You'll stand out in the middle of the field. Just thought I'd get my own back. We're not saying about at home. No, I know that. No, you're the underdog. Oh, it's a bit breezy up there.
Bob has a great flight,
man. Shoulders in this weather. Clear dandruff.
He really does, man. He has a nice flight, and he doesn't nose over. That's kind of rare for a SE5 in tall grass like that. Yeah, I don't think so, man. It's just too cold for, you know, like if it's in the 40s, you know. A couple weekends ago we flew when it was hey Ray, how you doing, man? We were at your channel there for a while. It was 44 degrees when we got there, man. I had my winter coat on. I didn't have it zipped up, but I had my winter coat on. All right, this is Wild Bill's. He's doing one of it. We got a little bit of a crawler. I guess, I don't know. But
I
check
believe
this
the
frame
last
out.
time you saw this,
How beautiful that looks,
it
man.
was all rusty. Maybe it was taken apart already. But some good news. It's all back together. That bracket that I needed to move is moved. Everything's painted. Leaf springs are rebuilt.
Just like doing an RC one, Bill.
Has the new little anti-squeak pads in there. Everything's nice. I still have brackets for.
But man, check that video out, man. And he puts those truck videos up when he shows, you know, I mean, it's Arizona rusty. It's not that bad rusty, but you know, it's not like Midwest rusty, but it's Arizona rusty. But the live stream's on Monday nights at 8:30. You know, so check Bill out, a little bit of home, and you know, come in there. If you don't have real flight and fly, you can just come in there and talk and laugh and make fun of us guys, everybody that's in there flying and crashing and stuff and having a good time. It's almost like having your buddies at the field flying with you. It really is. It's fun. Speaking of fun, let's go up here.
I'm gonna open up.
Got my buddy Larry here down in Pensacola. I can say down because it is down from here and stuff. And he's got this up. And this is a Ruco, same people that make my RID. They make great electronic stuff. I know they didn't make this. They
I'll
bought
have
it
to give you an
somewhere.
honest review.
That's pretty cool, man. He takes
All
it
right,
out
let's
there.
open this up. Oh, check it out.
I like how he does
How
that.
cool looking is that? Come on, man.
60
You know, when I
bucks,
grew
2
up
batteries.
with Tonka trucks and all that, you had to manually move it around. I would have killed for something like this to be RC back in the day. So check it out. Man, what is it? Oh, yeah, it's metal. Feels like a metal bucket there. Let's see, we got magnet here.
He's too organized.
Oh, no. So, okay, so it must be aluminum. That's good. It won't rust when you scrape off the paint. But check it out. We got a cylinder here, little cylinder here. So we got some tracks that move. Yeah, man, it looks amazing. Oh, so okay, so we have 2 cylinders here. They are little on the thin side. So there's just a lot of flexibility.
Mike, he has some nice cars too.
This
He's
RC
got a
right now
Chevy
is
SS
on
and some
Amazon.
other
It's $120. It's a $40
big-
coupon. Brings
big
it to 80
Chevys that
bucks.
come from Australia
Not
and
bad,
stuff.
man. I'll tell you what. If I was a kid, I would
That's some nice
love to get
cars.
this for Christmas. Okay, so we got a battery door down here, and we got the
Let's go out
on-off
to the
switch.
field.
How cool!
Yeah, I know it's got good music. There he goes. Oh yeah, we'll watch a little of this. I'm sorry. But I mean, it looks like it would work there and stuff. And the price is pretty cheap, man. It's like I said, it's like 50 some bucks shipped to your door. I'm sure they got others too. I thought that was pretty neat. We got the boys that remember there was a Tonka truck that had it was like a handle that you could pull, and you had 2 handles. You could drop it down and scoop dirt up and stuff. Yeah, my boys, they got to play with that a lot. Yeah, like the Bernstein Bear play with it and stuff. But here we go, man. We got built fast, and this is a cool plane, man. This Concorde 3D printed.
What is up, guys? We got a Concorde. This has been requested for quite some time, and I finally got around to making it. And I can't even tell you how I got so lucky with the packaging of this thing. It came in super light, I think 480, I think it's like 500 or sub 500 grams. It's got a 3S twin 30 millimeter X-Fly Galaxy setup, 800 LiPo in here. It really needs a 1000. I'll show you where it sits. So you got the 800 in the front here, a 1000 would sit right about here, and maybe a 1500, but it has to use the JST, the lower voltage, I'm guessing, because I tried to connect a Dean's 3S battery to a JST and it melted it. So all right, so we got control check, right, left, up, down. It feels great. Everything's very precise. The packaging, the packaging was so tight on this. I had to make some slight modifications to the bottom. Here, the servos. There's just no way that I didn't take into account the extension for the servo is so thick that it was not going to go through this. There's a tunnel that goes right through here, and there's just no way. So I just have to make a recess right there, and that's going to be fine. It's not going to look perfect, but this is a 30 twin 30 3S, so it is super. I wanted to make it as super light and compact as possible.
Same here.
And that was the only way to go. So all right, so I'm just going to do a quick thrust run up. I know I'm going to have limited time on the battery, so it doesn't have a lot of thrust. So I'm gonna have to really throw this thing and hope and pray that we get a good flight here. I'm just gonna throw it like this, like I do all my other planes, and let's pray. Definitely underpowered, but it's flying really good. It flies absolutely beautifully.
And he gets a good flight in. And at the end, he flies a second battery and moves the CG back a little bit. And it really does well, man. And he has links in his descriptions where you can download the file so you can build it.
Man, welcome.
RedBeard reviews. I like RedBeard.
Or welcome back. Thanks for checking out this versus video. This time we're comparing the 80mm FMS Rafale and the 80mm Freewing Gripen. I'm going to compare their price, size, looks, performance, and overall quality. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been cleared by the tower, so let's get this review underway.
I like how he does this.
The price of the Gripen is $439, but that's without the receiver, which usually ranges between $80 and $130 if you want AS3X. I personally prefer the 8020T seen here, and it's running $90 right now, bringing your total to between $520 and $570. The Rafale comes in at $469. It does come with the reflex system, which is their AS3X, and as well as the receiver. I opted to remove their reflex system, and I fly both planes without a gyro. So the Rafale wins the first competition with price by about $100. They're very similar in size, with the Gripen's nose cone making up most of the difference in length. The width of the Gripen is going to be 35 inches wide, with a length of 63 inches. The Rafale, on the other hand, like I said, quite similar, is 38 inches wide, and it's going to be 55 inches long. There's definitely going to be a longer distance between the Gripen's main gear and its tailpipe, making it slightly easier to scrape on the ground. When it comes to looks, unfortunately, neither of them come looking like this from the factory, in my opinion. On screen now are the two color options that you can get from Freewing. The bottom is the only one that was available whenever I got mine, and in my opinion the top is a huge improvement, although it would get kind of hard to see in the haze above the cities. So,
but he does a great view, man. He's got a nice voice too, man. He's kind of like Mountain. You know, they just got that. Videos are good. Everything they do is great, man. Whoo! We got Mr. Will Dunn here.
What's up, everybody?
Don't try to scare the little kids now, Will. He plays piano and stuff and flies.
Body. Captain Will Dunn RC. We're out here at the airfield. Nice, beautiful day. Man, I don't know if you can see that windsock. We got hardly any wind at all. So, yeah. We brought the Commander out, 1.4 meter. We're going to do the Maiden today. And we got Clint out here.
Yeah, I don't do plain gray, man.
He's on the E-Flite
Aerobatic. F-22 is going to get the...
But, yeah, we're going to get this girl up and see what she's going to do.
Crazy Eddie Arctic treatment as soon as I get time.
Everything goes well. And we don't have no crashes. So, hopefully this thing's set up all right.
I miss mine.
Medium rate.
That's one nice flying plane. Had the P&P. It was in good shape.
All right, let me get out here and we'll get set up.
Make room.
All right, you guys, here we go.
Oh, I like that one. Do it again.
5-minute timer. 3S 2200. Let's go.
Yeah, sure. By all means, Spencer. Heck yeah. Always welcome to drop that in there, man. Yeah, it's great. It flies
Yeah, I just had to turn my
like a
sensors
sport Spitfire. He has a really nice flight, man. Will does a lot of fun stuff, man, flying stuff. You look at the videos here. Him and his buddies, they get out there. Does drone flights and ground, and he does a lot of good stuff, man. I guess we'll throw this in there for him too. I just haven't played any of his videos in a while, so I figured, well, we'll grab a Will Dunn. He just hasn't. I don't know. There's no. Oh yeah, look at that.
Clingy. A bit, bop, bop, sing, three. Oh, this is going to be a great video.
All right, hold on.
Look at that little thing. Look at it. It's a little 2 inch. That's Neo. He's a little clingy. Fly my drone, brother. He's not seeing. Oh, yeah, okay.
I did that.
That's Neo.
This is where it's like scatting with the
Singing all three. Oh, this is going to be a great video. Yeah. Look at that.
That's funny, man. How did I do that? Oh, there we go. Oh, my M button's stuck. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay. When I went to paste that in there, man, I got M's in the chat. Okay, so my M button got stuck. Okay. We had to have some technical difficulties here with the keyboards and stuff.
That's Neo. He's a little clingy. A bit, bop, bop, sinking all three. Oh, this is going to be a great video. Right? Yeah. Look at that little thing. Look at it. It's my little 2 inch, buddy. It's a little mini muffin. You know, it's not how many inches you have. It's how you fly it.
How you work.
All right.
He has a great flight up there in Nashville. I'm sure it's fun hanging around doing Ken and Jeremy together is kind of a wild and crazy team. They have a good time though, man. They really do. So check him out, man. He always does some wild and crazy stuff. No gremlins, just sawdust and stuff. I got all kinds of you name the dust, I got it on this computer, man. It's just I know I got mute on.
My son's old bedroom.
Mark's planes.
He'd better not decide he's moving back in.
What happened? What happened? What happened? Did we lose Mark?
My son's old bedroom.
Oh, it's probably over. Okay.
He'd better not decide he's moving back in.
Oh, that's it. It was just that short. Oh, that's funny though. Uh-oh. Yep, see, that's why we can't have nice things. But luckily I have a spare right here. Yeah. Yep. Luckily I got a spare.
I'm going to put into the plane and my aspirations for it. This is the next part where I'm going to work out the balance and everything else for the plane. Now, there are certain givens. I've put the motor in the back of the plane using that extended mount, and the ESC that's just been placed here. At the moment, I'm not sticking anything in. This is simply to check balance. So motors in, mounts in, ESC's in. The next thing I've got to do on the bottom of the plane is just place the servos in. Now, as you can see, these servos are too big to fit the slots exactly, but I just need to get the balance. So that.
But she tapes all this stuff on there and figures out where she's going to put her CG and stuff, but and her battery and everything, which is smart. You know, my plane, I don't know. I may be a little nose heavy, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh man, my struts. Oh, my wing struts I made with the 3mm carbon rod, and then the brass tube that just barely fits over it. And I put a little piece of brass about maybe an inch and a half, squeezed it down. I'm not sure. It's she doesn't really say what kind it is or anything like that. Let's go back and look at it. That's a good question. It's the Atom RC Dolphin 6S. That's what it is. Yep. The Atomic RC Dolphin 6S is what she was doing there. But man alive, I'm really happy with my carbon rods, man. My wing struts, they're going to be awesome.
Hello everybody, Mountain RC here. Thanks for stopping by the channel, and as always, I appreciate all of the support. In today's video, we are featuring yet another flight of the Freewing F-22 Raptor 70mm ADF jet. Now, this one is my brother-in-law's. I painted it for him, and we did a black, gray, and white paint scheme, also known as the Arctic Camo scheme. We were very curious to see how visibly it looks in the air, flying with gray skies. A lot of people say that they have a hard time seeing this color scheme, so we wanted to do some visibility flights and check it out to see how it went. As you can see, and you'll hear in some of the talking, the black seems to show up pretty good, and even in the gray skies, you can still see the plane, and you don't really lose orientation that much, but you can be the judge for yourself. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Oh, I just love Arctic schemes. Oh, nice ricochet. Good luck, man. Have a good day. Looks like it's a good plane, man. Every video I've seen, it seems like it flies like it's on rails.
Try to keep it
Yeah, see that black and white just pops, man. I would paint the underside too, but that's just me. But he has a great flight, a great landing. He really does a good job. Yeah, it's a lot easier to see like that, man. Yes, this.
No fewer than 20.
All right, what I got here is I don't know how this popped up. I'm a big mosquito nut. I like skeeters, and this is pretty cool, man. This video, we'll watch a little bit of the intro here. Rex's Hangar, but what he goes through is the history of the mosquito. And it's
the origins of the mosquito can be traced back to the mid-1930s. On September the 8th, 1936, the British Air Ministry...
But it's just really cool, man, how he goes through and talks about how it just progressed. You know, it started off as kind of like a, you know, like a spruce goose, you know, and then it just kept going under changes and iterations and everything like that. And it's pretty good. And he does a good job on the interview here. We'll watch a little bit of this and we'll kill it.
I have a new office at last. Welcome back. And to celebrate this monumentous occasion, I'm going to talk about the development history of one of my favorite aircraft from World War II. One that really doesn't need an introduction, but it's going to get one anyway. And that aircraft was the de Havilland Mosquito.
Like I said, man, check it out. He does really good videos on these planes in the history. He does a lot. Mike of SSI. Yeah, so do I. I like these kind of videos too. Yep, he does a really good job. Rex does an excellent job on that video, and I hope he doesn't get too mad because I played a little bit of it. But it is that good.
Okay.
Speaking of good, we got our man Ian, who's got him another chopper to build, man. He says nuts to this stuff of can't get out and fly. So
good morning, everyone. It's Christmas 2024. So something a little bit different today for the channel. So tune in, see what we're doing, roll the intro. Okay, morning everyone. Yeah, something a little bit different. No flying again. It was really windy this morning and it didn't get light until about 20 past 8, so we wouldn't have had any time to fly. But it gives me the opportunity to do an unboxing video of my Christmas present, which is, I'll get into the shot, the Align TB40 Top Combo. This is the latest incarnation of the Align T-Rex helicopter. It's a 400 size helicopter, and I've had it for just over a week. And obviously, it's very important to unbox now to make sure that everything is in the combo and that everything is present and correct. So, without further ado, I shall start unboxing. Okay, so as you can see,
Ian has a great unboxing video, so make sure you check that out. Love it when him and Cheryl get out there in the frozen tundra of Wells and go flying. And that's all I got tonight. Again, not to beat a dead horse or break a rainbow, but there's my window. There's my window. It's pretty good. There's the bottom part of my door. I did both sides. I didn't really want to do both sides, but you know, this was the second thing that I covered, so I wanted to practice putting 2 layers on it. you know, because I always start with something small that if it screws up, like when it looked like I was putting pork rinds on it to start off, I could just peel it off and go, and then the rudder came out pretty good, man. And I'm happy with the horizontal. I noticed I think I had some glue. Let me see if I can get it where you can see it. Well, yeah, right there, right there. You can kind of see where I got a dark spot. I think I got some glue on it or something from a previous project. But what I'm going to do is after I cover the ailerons, I'm going to take all these up and match them up to the plane and cut out my slots for the hinges so I can see where the hinges go. And that way I can do it. I'll cover where they go in the plane and stuff. But again, there's our niece Kate. She did another little whatchamacallit there. Knitted that, sewn that. I don't know what it's called, quilting, or there it is, quilting. Yeah, thank you, brain. But you all have a great Christmas, and everybody be safe, be happy, have fun. I'm wearing my Fragile shirt and stuff. You know, this shirt is a warm shirt, but you know, check each other out, be safe, and I'm gonna try to go flying this weekend. I don't know tomorrow if I'm gonna fly. I might try doing my wings tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do my wings in 3 sections because they're both together. I don't know what I'm gonna do, you know, but I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna get it done. I'm getting her done, and I can't wait to have an ARF. You build and you build and you build to get an ARF, man. That's what you want, is you want to get at that ARF state, you know, and then you can put it together and get out there and fly. But y'all, Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subbing and watching the videos and stuff. I mean, it's like, it is what it is, you know, trying to have fun. Hope you're having fun. Go out and have fun. And it's Jeff saying thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Kate, Steph, Marcia, Gracie the cat. Hopefully pets enjoy this channel. You know, we try to have pets involved in this and stuff. But Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you. This is Jeff saying